Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to discuss about basics of communication. Actually these basics of communications are the 7 C's or the principles of communication. Let's see what are these basic principles of communication. To write business messages is really painstaking. While composing and writing business messages, the writer must follow the basic principles of communication. And these principles help the writer to adopt most appropriate words, style, and approach for his message. Having read a variety of business letters, we may say that these principles are common to almost all the business letters. And these principles are called 7 C's because every principle start with the capital letter C. So that's why these are called 7 C's. So let's discuss these principles or qualities of a business message in detail. So let's see, first of all, what are these 7 C's? These 7 C's are clarity, conciseness, completeness, courtesy, concreteness, consideration, and correctness. So now let's see these principles in detail. First of all, look at clarity. Actually, it is the most striking feature of a business message. It means that the receiver is able to comprehend our message without any difficulty. There should not be any ambiguity in your message. Clarity can be achieved only when we have clear idea of what we want to say. The writer therefore should think deeply over the main points of his subject matter. The sender or the writer must use simple language. Don't use technical terms and business jargons when the message is sent to the people who are not acquainted with the business terms. Use also short sentences and divide the message in properly sized paragraph. And the writer must prepare a rough draft of his message before making final draft. The second principle is called conciseness. Business executives don't have time to read unnecessary lengthy messages due to their busy routine. So conciseness makes the message more understandable. The writer should not beat about the bush because time is valuable for both the writer and the reader. Wordy messages create a bad impression. Don't include the information already known to the reader. To achieve conciseness, omit hackneyed expressions and include only relevant facts. Use minimum words instead of long phrases. For example, instead of using due to the reason that, you should use because. Instead of using at the present time, use just now. The third principle is called completeness. The message should be complete to bring desirable results. It should include everything the reader wants or needs. We should be able to know the reader's background, viewpoints, needs, and emotions. Ensure to answer 5 W's, which are why, what, where, when, and who. It means that you should know why you are writing a certain message and what you will write in this message, where you are sending this message, and when you will send this message, and who is your recipient. It means whom you are going to write. For example, while writing an order letter, the writer should give full description of the item, quantity, size, mode of transportation, and mode of payment as well. In the same way, while responding an inquiry, give answer to all the questions asked in inquiry. The fourth principle is called courtesy. Another important principle of writing business message is courtesy, and it builds goodwill and it strengthens present relations and makes new friends. Sometimes a business has to write letters dealing with unpleasant matters like making a serious complaint or writing letters of collection. Such letters must be written very tactfully with a courteous approach. Be tactful and appreciative omit the expressions that may annoy the reader. Reply promptly, grant and apologize candidly. The fifth principle of communication is called concreteness. The business writing should be specific, definite, and vivid rather than vague and general. Concreteness means giving the fullest possible information consisting of facts and figures. The writer should be firm in his opinion. Sometimes a letter fails to convey the exact sense and spirit of the message. It happens when the message is not concrete enough to make the ideas clear. The sender of the message should consider the following guidelines that lead to concreteness. Use specific facts and figures, use action verbs and building words, and be definite and clear. Avoid words like few, quick, and soon. It means if you are going to buy something, you should not write the few items. Rather, you should mention the clear number of items. Similarly, quick instead of writing quick and soon, you should mention the specific date when you want to receive these items. The sixth principle of communication is called consideration. It refers to attitude, the human thought and understanding of human nature. A successful business message must concentrate on the reader's interests and take into account his problems. The best way to achieve this principle is to act on the you attitude. You attitude means writing from the reader's point of view rather than your own point of view. For example, it may not be desirable to say, we offer the crockery items for your kitchen. Instead, it should be described as, select your desired crockery items for your kitchen. It means that you are giving preference to others rather than yourself. The writer of a business letter must show interest in the benefit of the reader. It means that the writer should personalize the reader's benefit, and writers should also stress the positive and pleasant facts. Consideration can be achieved through the following: emphasize you instead of I or we. Your message should convey truth. Stress the positive aspects of facts and offer a service of value to the reader. The last and seventh principle of communication is called correctness. A good message should be correct in form as well as in language. The business letter must be free from mistakes and errors of punctuation, spelling, grammar, and format. Correctness also means accuracy of facts and contents. The information that you give in your message should be accurate. Correctness builds confidence and it leaves a pleasant and favorable impression on reader's mind. The error or mistake of a single letter in the spellings of words or mistakes of a single digit in a figure may change the whole message. Such mistakes destroy confidence. To be correct in communication, the following points should be kept in mind. Use correct level of language. Include only accurate facts and figures. Use writing mechanics carefully. So these are the basic principles of communication which every sender of the message should consider in mind. Thank you for watching.